Because at home we don't give soda, we give tea. Or we go because of rain.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's good.
I prefer we start at one of the farms. So even when we're doing the training next year, this will be one of the farms that will be studied by people. Yeah, they'll have the video. They'll also have a story written by me, which covers a lot of things. The key thing we look at is where you used to be and where you are now. So that in terms of Ishamba, haikuwa na kitu, but this is now what we have.
Okay.
The improvements we have. So I'm just giving you
what is the end result? What's the purpose?
The purpose is what we call now, it's going to be something that people can learn from.
Okay.
If we're teaching farmers and they read your case study, they'll say, hiyo ya Mrs. Baya is what we want. Hiyo mama ni shupavu. From what I've seen already, we look at it in terms of what are you putting in, what are you getting out of your farm, what improvements have been there, and things like that. Yeah. But because he wants to capture you when we're outside, we'll do all those questions when we're outside. Yeah.
You told him even how he can.
They do a good job. When you got that on the chapo, but now you get So we start here with flowers in the background. Activity.
Really farming, 1998.
98.
No, but with the tea we had planted earlier.
There was tea earlier, huh?
Yeah, there was tea earlier.
About how many acres of tea?
We have more than 15.
15 acres. So the farm started as a tea farm?
Yes.
As a tea farm?
Yeah, initially we had tea, just tea. Yeah. Tea and maize, beans, the usual things.
Did you buy the farm or was it?
We bought this farm 1985, and it was but bush, real bush, bush with those thorny things all over. Actually, as you see, we started from very far to cut them down to be able to put what we put up. It took us time. It was owned by a man called Samuel Mebe, but he was a herdsman. He kept animals only. He did not plow it.
Now, did you have a vision at the beginning of what you want to do with the farm?
We just wanted tea.
Tea.
Yeah.
So you started by planting tea?
Yes.
And the tea is still there?
The tea is there. We will get to where it is.
Okay. Tea had a lot of value that time?
Yes. Although we planted little by little, but because I was not full-time here again, it was not easy to plant other things. But you can manage tea from afar, as long as you have a good manager.
What were the returns from tea at that time?
Now, the returns of tea now, that one is really fully managed by Mzee. His income, I don't know. But he has a good income.
It's a good income?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so you started with the tea, and what other commercial things did you then put, and when, which year?
I started putting in maize and beans, finger millet, and even rented more farm to put more maize and beans, things like that. Because it happens to be what people plant here more, apart from tea. Yeah.
The return from maize is good?
No. That is why I have given up on maize now.
Okay.
But those days it was good. I used to harvest like 500 bags, 400 bags.
From what size?
From about 20 acres. And the fertilizers, those other things were not as expensive. But today,
you can't remember the cost at this time?
what we used to buy the fertilizers then.
Was it 1,200? That's good.
Something like that, 1,200.
For the 50
then
kilogram bag.
yes. And like today, 3,500 and over, something like that.
Okay, and what were you getting for your bags at that time?
For per bag.
The price of maize has always been high, yeah? About 19, it fluctuates between 1,000. Okay, continue. Rolling. The price of maize has been very high all through the years, isn't it?
I wouldn't say that because it varies really, because it goes together with what inputs you are put in. Yeah, the inputs and then the price. So, although to a poor man it seems it's like it's high, but when you are doing it commercially, no.
The profit is not as big.
No.
What would be the profit margin per bag?
I would say that time it
Price of maize at that time. That was around which year? When we were getting about 500 bags?
that was in 90s.
1990s.
In 90s when I did a lot of maize planting, maize farming.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the profit for your maize was like how much?
Even as I say, it wasn't very high, but I still could get better profits than what we get today at that time, and what we get today.
What changed?
What changed was the cost of labor, the cost of fuel, the cost of fertilizers.
And I think those as I can check the prices then and now, just to give a comparison of the 90s, late 90s, and now. So it made it more expensive to farm.
Early 90s is when I did the maize farming.
Okay.
Just in the 90s.
Yeah.
Towards the end, I started reducing. Yes.
The acreage. So you went to other things, which I'm sure you're going to show us.
Yes.
Like things like what?
I went into actually more tea. We went into more tea. We went into dairy farming. Again, dairy farming we have reduced. And that one we have reduced because, again, management. Yeah.
You can't do it from a long distance.
Yes, you can do it from a long distance and make profits. Yeah.
Okay. So I think what we'll do now, let's go to see the other parts.
Yes.
And the same things that we've talked now, we shall be seeing them as you say. This was well.
I was telling Ben, I won't even go to Nairobi. I just stay here.
Oh no!
Come on, yeah, everything.
Yeah. No, she's okay there.
Yeah.
Okay, I was saying this is where I used to store my maize, and this was not even enough. I would fill this one, and I had another store up there at the shop. This is my farm, by the way, up to the shop place. And I would have another store there and fill it. For me to be able to get that 400-500 bags I told you of. But you can now see.
It's not full, eh?
I know, it's very little. I just put.
This now is the full harvest you have had.
This is now just for home consumption. Now I left commercial.
Okay.
Yes.
This will be like how many bags?
This will be about 15 to 20.
For home consumption.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one. It's a variety of things that you're doing. You see? And that shows a lot of things. Okay. So
this is
you've
not
reduced maize,
this is not what you would really call planting of maize.
Yeah.
And this was done in my absence actually.
Yeah.
This is the poorest way one can put the maize up. But this is where I harvested the last lot of maize.
What size is this?
This is 3 to 4 points. 3 points.
3 points.
3 points of an acre.
It's almost okay.
3 points.
It's almost an acre. But
No.
It's short of an acre.
No, it's almost half an acre, not an acre.
You want it all.
Down there.
What have you put in the place of it?
No, it's resting. And liquid resting. Now, this is not the best climate for fruit But deep inside me, I love orchards. The best climate for fruit. Fruit like the best climate for fruit, because this is like cold, and fruit loves hot climate. But still, because of my love for fruit, I force them to grow.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
I just grow them, and whatever I harvest, I'm happy with it. But somehow I have managed to, like Nessie, the first one there is Mfenesi.
That's one.
I know the name, but I've forgotten. Mfenesi. Then why I put why I put pineapples here? In fact, some people came and they were like, "What, pineapples this side? Why I put the pineapples here? You know, like I put fruit far, far, far. So as I weed, you weed before you get to another fruit. So I said I should have something below, so that I feel I'm weeding and at least weeding something. So I decided I put pineapple here.
And
Of course, now it's not in its healthy condition.
And what are the other fruits?
We have here, we have in there, we have avocados in there, we have even pears, we have apples, we have lemons, we have that small fruit.
Not
The one that
passion.
is not passion. Passion, I did not do very well with passion. So, and then we have that white fruit inside, white with a lot of seeds. What do we call it?
Custard apple.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah,
Before.
it's something like that. Custard apple. Custard apple. Mitomboko.
Now, do you get any returns from these fruits?
These ones are mainly for my consumption, home consumption, although we sell a lot of pineapples. They don't look nice now, but when it is good, they are a lot. That's where I get a lot of money from pineapples.
How much do you sell each pineapple?
This is home. Between 10 and 20, 25, 30 at most.
Where's the market?
We have a market just here. I
At
don't go far. Just sell them all here and they all go.
Sometimes even the FTC.
Yeah.
So it's just kutandika.
FTC buys a lot of fruit from me.
So kutandika tu mkeka na unauza 10 to 15.
I don't even tandika. When I take them, there are people who take and then they go kutandika. So it's like wholesaling. Wholesale to people, and they.
That's an important point.
Yeah, yeah.
And which other fruits do you sell? And for how much?
Avocados.
Avocados.
Avocados I sell at a better price because most of them I take to Nairobi.
And what is the price?
I don't go by Nairobi price. I give them at 5 shillings. Mine is to dispose of them, and then when they go and sell, I don't mind, but I get my portion.
Okay. Just to
Yes.
rewind, what is the quantity of pineapples like? If you can estimate, is it a daily basis, a monthly basis,
No, we
a yearly
sell.
basis?
We sell twice a week on market days.
Which are the days?
Monday, Friday.
And what quantities do you have?
We sell like 150 at most pineapples
Per market day.
per market day. Yeah.
And avocados quantities?
Avocados we don't sell much here. We carry them, and the carrying is not easy. So I can carry like 2 bags in Nairobi.
2 bags.
Yes.
One bag will have like how many avocados?
Very many.
Will they reach 50?
No, many more, much more than 50. About 200.
For one bag?
The big bag. And you are selling at 5 shillings each.
Where do you sell them in Nairobi?
Unfortunately, I just give to
friends?
Hack Butchery to sell for me. They come, and as they pick their meat, they pick some avocados, and friends also.
Okay. Before you leave the fruits, any other fruits?
I said mangoes.
Mangoes?
Mangoes are not doing very well. Mangoes, like I said, they love hot climate. So here.
And a bit dry,
Yeah, but this is wet all through.
So mangoes you don't sell at all?
No, I don't even harvest them as
Yeah,
such.
yeah.
So those ones I would say maybe we need to really study them. And they just put on kidogo, then my workers here. Yeah. They don't wait for them to mature.
There's a book of mangoes I would have brought for you. You know the different mangoes for different places.
Yeah.
Ningeweza ku...
These ones I bought them from somebody who had planted them in Machakos. Sorry, I keep looking this way. Machakos, they were grafted mangoes, and I thought, I didn't plant many of them as such because he told me the same, that they may not do well there. So I wanted to plant and see. But I'm still determined. One of these days, I think I'll have mangoes.
No, this is a good, because there's a variety for different places.
Yeah.
I'll try and dig up that book, and once I get it, I'll give it to Ben, so that you have a chance to see the variety that can do well over here.
Yes.
So that will be an addition to your pineapples and avocados.
Yes.
Any other fruits? Any unique fruits? Do you sell the custard apple?
No.
You don't sell custard apple.
I wanted it just an orchard for the home. It's only that the pineapples became many and the avocados became many, then we started selling them.
Okay, what size have you put for the orchard?
This is like half an acre.
Okay, this orchard is like half an acre, so that I can get...
This orchard is like half an acre.
Yeah.
Because he'll be editing you now.
Yes.
And you'll be saying all those things.
Yes.
So it's like half an acre. Do you want to capture specific trees?
Now this is where we harvest our pineapples, and we harvest between 100 and 150 Mondays and Fridays. That is 2 days in a week for market days. And do I repeat it?
Yeah, you can repeat.
I told you, if the smaller pineapples we sell at 10 shillings, then 15, 20, 25, 30 at most, depending on the size of each pineapple. But pineapples are good in that once mature and you keep manuring them, taking care of them, you harvest every week throughout. I'm told for about 4 years. These ones have been here for the last 3 years.
So will they transfer it if you fill in the form? Yeah, find out how much it is and then I will get it to you. It is? Since 2012? Okay, so I can walk in and out for the time being. Okay, fine. This bees, eh?
Yeah.
Sunflower. Another one there.
Even down here.
So this one will go with a clip of honey. There's that sunflower lower down. Yeah, you're getting it, eh?
I can talk to you about the bees?
The sunflower first?
The sunflower and then the bees.
Yeah.
Grows.
Yeah. I like this tree because it's a tree that is so vast now in Rift.
Which one? This one?
This one, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, sunflower. When did you plant sunflower?
I planted these ones like 1.5 months ago. Sunflower grow very fast, and I planted them for the purpose of feeding my bees. Apparently bees love sunflower and they feed on them, and I have many other things that eat sunflower. You can see like this one. It has already been attacked by the birds. The birds feed on them. And whatever you see here, the trees that have left here, normally have flowers that bees go to. You can see like that one, this one, and then those big ones. So I like this place bushy, in that when they are flowering, the bees are able to get their nectar and make their honey from it. Although some trees here are also good, like this one is food for the cows. The leaves we feed the cows. We have these trees in this farm because the bees love them a lot. When they are flowering, they are able to come and pick up nectar from it. And this tree is particularly very good because the cows are able to feed on the leaves, and they produce a lot of milk when they feed on the leaves. And the stem of it becomes maikuni when it is old. So it's a very nice tree. It's called what, Coriandra, something like that.
Oh, Coriandra.
Coriandra
Coriandra.
group. Yes.
Do you have a number of them?
Yeah, I have a number of them inside
Scattered
here.
inside here.
Yeah, scattered inside there.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
But in most cases, like now, I could plant sunflower here when this one is matured. We keep planting somewhere in order to have it for the bees.
And it also looks like a half an acre.
This one? This one is very small.
A quarter.
Yeah.
A quarter an acre.
And then the seeds of the sunflower, it makes the sunflower oil. But we don't sell it because we feed them on our cuckoos now.
Oh, so the seeds you feed on the chicken?
Yes.
You don't make oil from it?
No.
How much do you harvest?
There was a time I harvested a lot of bags, over 20, but I reduced again.
20 bags of sunflower seed?
Yeah.
How big is a bag?
A bag, I wouldn't know the weight because sunflower is light.
Yeah. But it's
But
like
it's normally that 90 kilo big bag. Yeah.
or a sack,
Yeah, a sack.
20 sacks.
Yes.
Wow, that is productive.
So can we go back to the sunflower, or you're through the sunflower?
We're through the sunflower. I don't know where the bees are.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to the bees. So that tunaunganisha sunflower na bees.
Sunflower na bees.
Naona tuko mbali. Hata tuifanyia kitu.
We'll just get them from here.
Just go down.
No, if you go bees, as long as you don't interfere with them, you enter very slowly and you don't do this.
You're able to get them zingers?
Sorry. That way. I think farming is just a hobby, I don't do it really big. It could be like...
Hello, Charlie. How are you? I'm farming the field. Maybe in about 2 hours. Okay, Charlie. Now, so now we are moving to napier grass, I see. That's my hand. Do you have, how much honey do you get from them? How do you sell it? Do you do any processing and things like that?
Okay. I harvest my honey like twice a year. Twice a year because when it is very rainy, the bees eat their honey. You don't get honey. So we harvest during the dry season only. And I harvest about, what is for 20-liter jerrycan? 5 20-liter jerrycan.
4 of them?
Yeah, 4
to 5?
To 5.
20-liter jerrycans.
Yes.
Now, how many beehives do you keep?
I had very many beehives initially. I had about 100. but I reduced them because of management. It's very difficult to find an apiarist, that is the one who takes care of these mizingas. We don't have many of them trained, so I reduced because of care.
Okay. You reduced to what number?
I have reduced to 50, half 50.
Okay. Now, what do you do to the honey when you harvest it?
I sell my honey to friends.
You process it yourself?
Yes. I have process the honey myself using the centrifuge machine to kamua. And then where I bottle them just in jerrycans and sell to my friends. I don't sell them commercially, like put labels, put in small bottles and put somewhere. No, I just give it to friends.
How much would you sell a liter?
A liter
Or
goes, yeah, a liter goes for 400.
And multiply backwards. Because if you have...
if I have 20, no, if I have like 420 liter, that is...
100. Let's say you can have 100 liters.
If I have 100 liters, now that is times 400. Yeah.
So roughly about 4,000.
No? I usually get more money like that.
A liter is 400, eh?
Yes.
So times 100 would be 40,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mathematics is going crazy. And then the friends are within the area?
No. People here don't eat much honey, and they find it, like that they would find it expensive. So again, I carry my honey to Nairobi.
So
but it's seasonal, really seasonal. Like you might harvest in February is when we harvest more, and November, something like November, when it is getting dry. Otherwise, months like this ones, when it is really raining, don't. They eat the honey themselves.
You just leave them to eat.
You just leave them to eat.
Okay, later on I'm sure you'll be able to film the centrifuge, yeah?
Yes, of course. The man taking care of them cleans them up and so forth, and then he puts them back.
When did you start the honey?
Honey, I started how many years ago? About 7 years ago. In the beginning, it didn't do well at all, because of care management. Management on the farm is the problem. But later on, when I found somebody who was able to do it, is when I started harvesting something like that. So I can say for the last 3 years is when I have had my good harvest of honey.
And did you start off with 100 hives, or you started with fewer?
I started with the fewer, but
like how many?
I started with like 20. Then we added, and then we reduced.
What motivated you to start on honey?
Initially, I thought it was very easy work to do because you just put mizinga and they produce honey. But I found out that it wasn't that, because there are also things that attack honey. If I had the apiarist here, he would explain what they were. So the bees would keep hammering. Kwenda kabisa. Yes. Like now you have 56 or so the beehives that are, occupied. When you come back, you find they are now 30.
And the bees have gone somewhere
The
else.
bees have gone somewhere else.
Something chases them away.
Yeah, there are small animals that eat bees. So when it goes in there, they get disturbed and they hammer. They go.
So somebody has to clean up.
Somebody has to keep cleaning and changing and putting in trapping areas like that. And then once it's occupied, it is transferred into the apiary itself, and the empty ones taken out, cleaned, put in trapping areas.
So you would say that your interest, your starting of honey was just out of interest of desire just to have some honey.
Yes.
Yes.
Desire to have some honey.
Okay.
Challenges that we would face.
Yeah, it's very, very important.
Is it?
Yeah, if people are learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So initially, the person who gave us the interest of honey, he actually made the beehives himself and sold the beehives to us. And he gave us a lot of good promises, like you will harvest your honey after every 3 months. And we looked at it, and he did not give us the challenges that there are other things that will attack the honey, the bees and so forth. So we just thought he's putting a mzinga there, then waiting and coming to harvest. We did not realize it had a lot of work and a lot of challenges. So we did not harvest honey for a long time, and we lost that person. He was nowhere to be seen. So it's like the morale was gone. And later on, when I ran into an apiarist who was interested, he said he can help me. Then I employed him, and I was now able to know the challenges, to know the differences, how to take care of that honey or the beehive and the bees. Even being able to plant like the sunflower there, to know that they need food. Although we have big forest just across here, where the bees also go to feed and come back.
So how long did it take before you harvested your first honey?
Yeah, it
About how
took
many
us 4 years. Many farmers gave up. We were many gave up, and they were even looking for where to sell, to resell their beehives.
It's in the farmers in this region.
Yes.
Are you now the only one who's doing it, or the others who have also encouraged and moved on?
We have a few, just very few. Like my own sister has beehives. I know of 2 more farmers on the upper side of this road. Yeah, we remained very few.
So maybe about 4 to 5 farmers.
Yes.
Wow, that one has been good.
This area, they come, they cut the napier grass. Then after they have cut, they weed. After weeding, they'll bring cow dung and put in. Then the napier grass springs up. So they must weed immediately they have cut the napier grass, otherwise it dies off. So next time they'll come for grass, they'll cut that one, and then they will weed immediately. Then they put in dung.
So like here now, they're not going to plant any more grass.
No, it is here.
The grass is already
It's
here.
here.
All these roots
It
are
will
here.
just spring up.
Yeah.
Yes.
So once they cut it, the itself is going to come up.
Yes.
All you need to do is just put in cow dung for it.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
So it's continuous. It's a
Yeah.
continuous process.
As long as you put cow dung in, it continues. Yes.
And this grass, which has been cut, you cut it after how long?
How long will that be? Something like 1 month. It comes up very fast. After 1 month, you are able to cut again.
And this size that you cut here,
Yes.
is enough to feed how many cows for how long?
Oh, this one will not last long.
This one here,
Oh, this one here.
that they cut.
This is about 1 day.
Uh,
Depending on the number of cows you have, really.
yeah.
Yeah, but this should be 1 day.
This will be fed in 1 day.
Yes.
By how many cows?
About five
cows.
five
So cows eat so much.
Yes.
My goodness.
Yeah.
This is a big area. This is almost an acre. So how do you manage all those cows? You must be having a lot of alternatives.
Yeah. We have a lot. We have grass elsewhere, but this grass goes to that side, and then we have some more grass down the land. So when we finish this, we go down there. When we finish the one down there, this one is
Come
up.
back here.
Yes. Yes.
That's very crucial. So you cows eat a lot of grass,
Yes.
and they're not going anywhere.
No, they are just there. Can have 1 or 2 only for good milk.
Right now you have how many?
About 5.
5 cows.
Yeah, you little tank.
We fall everywhere. Once you want information,
There is some taro there that brings this water that goes there.
And that's for feeding the cows. But this grass, we're going to link it with the cows somehow,
Yes.
because it's good. This grass is you're harvesting now coming into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You harvest from the far end
Yeah.
as you come,
Yeah.
so that by the time you reach the other end,
Yeah.
that one has sprouted. Yes, sprouted and it's going up. And you harvest at this age because after this age, the nutrients are gone. You are only feeding to satisfy a cow, but not to give the nutrients.
This is
So
about
that's-
how old?
This is about 1 month.
So 1 month
Yeah.
I should have it.
Yes.
After that you are just.
Yeah, you are feeding to satisfy, but not to give the nutrients. Yes.
That's a bit difficult.
Yeah.
And but fortunately you have a lot of it.
Yeah. So
And they eat a lot. So
yeah.
all of it normally goes.
It goes. It goes. This is not enough. It goes to a point. If we didn't have more than this, we'll run short of it and we'll be in trouble.
So when are they going to harvest it?
You see, they have started. So daily they will cut.
The daily cut.
Yes.
In the morning.
Yes.
So the 5 cows eat about an 8 a day.
It is something like that.
Goodness. Those are hungry cows. So this water is
It comes from
rain.
the river up there, and it comes by
This river
gravity.
up here.
We have a river
Yeah.
in that forest there. And then we have built something like this, bigger than this.
Yeah.
It collects the water there, and then again we have channeled it through pipes to this place. Now we use this water. We used to pipe it to the greenhouses, but now I bought a pump, so I pipe water from the source itself to a tank at home. Then it comes here by gravity. So this one just passes.
Oh, so this has also come from that tank.
Yes. From the forest, the one in the.
It's coming in the open channel. It's coming in the open channel.
From where we put something like this, coming from there to this one.
Through the pipe.
Yeah, through those pipes.
So that way you have no wastage of evaporation.
It is just coming. No, it's not.
But initially you get it.
Naturally goes down to supply water. Yes.
But now you're no longer using the channel. Game tap.
We are using it.
This one has come from the house.
Not from the home. This one has come from the river.
This water is from the river.
Yes.
And the ones that you're pumping to the home?
We pump from that.
Thing coming from here.
Yes.
This water here.
Yes.
Where is it coming from?
This one is coming from the river. It originates from our farm just a little up there.
Yes.
And then as it comes down, we have built a small, what can I call this?
This is a small dam.
Yes, we have
pond.
built, yes. We have built something like that in the forest there that traps all the water there. Then we have put pipes and directed it here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be passing going downwards. So we directed, we dug this, put the pipes and directed the water here so that we can have it here. And this water, from there, we open it. It goes to where the cows are. So by gravity, it gets to the cows. And here, we water the tomatoes. Yes.
So underneath here there's water coming
Yes.
all the way through.
Yes.
Constantly.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
And it
24 hours.
it will rejoin the river somewhere down that side.
Yes.
That's ingenious. Okay. We have two options again. I guess we can go down to the cows and then come up to the tomato. You can hear, eh?
From the river and then passing there and going to the cows and then the rest goes and is wasted. We thought of putting a fish pond here, and this is what we are doing. They had actually finished, but they hadn't gotten the water level, so that's why they are doing that addition. So we are putting here a fish pond. Then after the water is collected in, we shall have to put fish and maybe put another fish pond that side and maybe another one that side, so that we can have 3 of them here to use this water, because I told you the water runs 24 hours.
Have you sealed the bottom of the fish pond?
Yes.
This is just
But
soil
okay.
which has,
Yes.
but
Yes.
it's actually totally sealed.
Yeah, totally sealed, even with the cement and the waterproof cement. And then we put this, because you know those worms that fish would have to eat, we have to put soil again. Yes. To the fisheries to give me a seed, a good seed. So we'll have to go to Kapsabet and ask them. First of all, they have to come and show us what to do and then give us the seed.
Do you hope to sell the fish for home consumption?
If it will be a lot of it, if I put 3 fish ponds, then we shall have a lot of fish, then we shall sell it.
And you have planned on how to catch it, or you'll employ a fisherman?
As we get to, because I'm trying to get to the fisheries in the government, in the Kapsabet, they will have to train us on what to do. Yes.
And I'm sure it's there.
It is there, and they are also,
people have been doing it.
yeah, they are also encouraging farmers to keep fish, so I should be able to find them.
Yeah. So prior to this, there was nothing. You had no ponds or anything.
No.
It was just water running.
Yes.
Yeah. So it was a good idea to just now trap the thing. Okay.
Yes.
Good.
It must be there.
Did you get that point again? I guess.
This is the biogas seed. This is the biogas seed.
This one here.
Okay, you see this sheep here, I kept them for one particular purpose. Apart from having good meat, mutton for eating, they give us very good manure for the farm. So their waste fertilizes the land that is overused. Once you put that there, you see this sheep here, I keep them particularly for manure. Apart from being good source of meat, mutton and so forth, but they give us their waste that is excellent. It's even better than cow dung when you put it back to the land to fertilize the land.
How many sheep are there? Like I'm counting 10. At least there are 10, eh?
I should think so.
Okay.
Initially, I started with very few. I had about 4, but they are about 12. Now they are about 12. 12 sheep. The more they multiply, the happier I'll be. I'll want to keep more. I want to keep even more than 30.
So you're relying on their multiply. You're not buying. They just multiply.
They're just multiplying. I'm not buying. Initially when we started, this building was big. This was a cow shed. They were feeding here and sleeping that side.
How many cows?
That time I had many, about 40. Yes. And we used to supply a lot of milk to the cases. But again, as you have seen, we need a lot of Napier grass. We need a good manager, somebody who should really do good care. So I lacked that, and that's why I came small.
All these sheds.
And again, we have another problem, marketing. Marketing our farm produce is so poor that at times you have a lot of milk and you have nowhere to sell. Even those tomatoes I'll show you, we have a lot of them and market is not there. So you find the farmers get this solution and then they reduce what they would have done. You are to sell at a throwaway price or you waste.
Now, when was this when you had 40? Which year? Can you remember the year?
Yes. That was 91, 92, 93 there. Those years.
So now you've reduced to 5.
Yes.
That's a huge reduction. Wow. Now, these were all for your 40 cows?
Yes. Tumebomoa. Otherwise, it was built in such a way. So this is where we keep our sheep. Lie, they sleep here. Maybe you can see how they give us manure. We sweep all that and collect all of it, and it is very good manure. Now, when you look like here, yeah, these were the original sheds, and you can see it was provided for every cow like that. Yeah. So if you count, you'll find there are very many to the end there, and then that side, and then the one that we pulled down this side. So even this area, we pulled them down.
So this was for a cow?
This was for one
stood
cow.
over here?
Yes. Ate there and slept this way.
Okay, so they were connected?
Yeah, it's a one unit. Yeah, this one I've just built for the sheep. But one position like that is for one cow. They would come, eat there, and then sleep this way. You notice there is a difference.
Yeah.
Here there is cement, there is no cement, because that is where they sleep. So it should not be cold. So from this side, if you count all those things and there and where I told you, they were like 40.
And they used to, but they were not mixing. From this side, when it ate, where it slept by itself.
They know. They would just know.
And each person would know their feeding station.
Yes.
And they don't mix.
Yes, we kept like the ones which we were milking that side, one side, and the other ones that were not being milked this side, and the ones that were heavy that side, like that. Yeah.
So where are the 5 cows now?
They should be outside eating some grass also.
Okay, now you allow them to roam.
Just around.
This one's here was zero grazing.
Yeah, even those ones. But somehow we just put them here, not far. Just here. You know, grass is also very good for them.
Oh, the normal grass.
Yeah, no more grass.
Here's an important point. Put that information.
At first I get the rabbit themselves.
Initially 6.
Yes, sukumia hizo. I just got interested in rabbits, but I really don't know the real good care of them. So when I brought in the first lot, 6, they gave birth so fast, and I was excited, very happy. I had 40 of them and plus, but within a short time again they died. I don't know why. I did some teaching.
How long did it take to multiply to that 40? From 6 to
A very short time. The rabbits, every 2
months.
2 months they are giving birth.
Every 2 months.
So they multiplied very fast, and then they started dying. So I don't know whether it is cold, but then we have wild rabbits.
Ikiwa kama juzi tulikuwa na 6 ndogo. Sasa wakati nilienda nyumbani, niliporudi kutoka nyumbani, huyo Chance aliniambia tu karibu mbili ile nyeupe.
So that's why I'm looking, where are my white rabbits? Although I see one there. Na
sasa zile kubwa ile nyeupe ziko. Zile 3 nyeupe ziko. Na zile ndogo yenye alizaliwa juzi. Sasa nimeshangaa mpaka nilikuwa na ngoja wewe kisa kwa tauliza yeye sasa tutafanya namna gani?
I don't know, we shall ask the farm the
expert.
The experts.
What are you planning to do with the rabbits? What was the plan, to sell the meat?
I would have brought to Happy Butchery and cook for you.
Yes. Because I know my rabbit meat is very expensive right now.
Yes.
It's one rabbit can actually fetch about 3,000.
One rabbit?
Yes. In Nairobi right now.
Yeah.
Believe you me.
3,000.
Yes.
Then you are sitting on money. If we were able to know how to take care of them.
And there is not enough rabbits to supply the demand right now. It's being
so
done
something
in
we should go in but learn how to take care of them. I
saw
don't
that
know.
big
I
white
don't
one?
know.
That big white one?
Yes.
That's up to 3,000. I have a student who's doing it. Yeah. So if you have 40 and you're selling it at 3,000, honor your pesa.
Honor hiyo Otieno.
Umesikia hiyo?
Nasikia mkubwa.
Yeah, I will get that student. It's a pity I didn't. Let me just get him right now. I like sorting out this.
Not at all. There is a lot to be done.
In the eyes of the original farmer.
Okay, yeah, original farmer no, but a replica of the original farmer, yes. He's given me quite good ideas.
Okay, so
But what are the
Right down there so that we come back. Because of rain.
Mulakol. Driving down with the car. But we will come with. Okay, are you ready?
Not yet. Let me just.
Hata hiyo ilikuwa inazunguka. Vile tumeyoacha tu for some time.
gas produced it goes for?
It was just a bit sorry for because
Okay, we put this biogas here for the purpose of cooking. We never had light on it, but cooking. They have piped. The pipes are laid down here to my jikoni at home, and we had enough biogas to cook on every day, as long as you fed this one with about 2 wheelbarrows daily of dung, cow dung. So 2 wheelbarrows daily feeding this one was able to give you biogas for home consumption daily without failure. But something went wrong somewhere which we haven't corrected. That's why we are not using it for the moment. But it's something small. I have called the person who built it. Is still alive. He will come and put it right. So you mix the dung there with water so that it is a bit watery. Then you leave it run the way that water is running, and it comes here. And then you keep moving this one here so that it doesn't stick. You keep moving it once in a while so that the dung mixes up and is loose enough to make this one move. And we have enough gas.
So the gas collects in this container?
Yes. And this is collected here and then is piped home. Then this one vomits the remaining dung into that small one. And you find that the gas is not finished. So it is collected there again. We were using that one now to cook in the house. There was a house here of workers, like that one ahead there. That one. They used to use that gas. And then we had the same gas going to the cows' place where they were boiling water to clean the utensils and even warm water to wash the ladders of the cows before they milk them.
And you have the cooker, the biogas cooker in the house,
yeah,
which you'll be able to see.
Yeah.
So this is the pipe that leads it out?
Yes.
To the house?
Yes, this is the pipe that leads it out and it goes to the house where we have the gas cooker.
So there's no storage?
No, there's no storage with this one. It's all here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you just open that one at home, it brings you the gas you want. Proper gas, blue, very nice fire.
Flame. So,
and then what is left here, now when the dung is used here, the gas is out. That one is put directly to plants because the gas is out. It is no longer harmful to the plants. So you don't need to make it get rot before you put to any plant.
And you'll also be able to use it for your fish?
To feed
the
fish.
Dry one?
Or dry.
The remains here. It's very good for fish.
You dry it?
No, even you just put it in. It's fish feed also.
Oh.
Believe it or not.
I didn't know that. So
you have an advantage that you shall be able to feed your fish from this.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 wheelbarrows. The 5 cows can provide that easily.
Yeah, the 5 cows can provide that easily. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.